4 or 5 years, this position right here, a shot with a draped defense, has turned into bigger scrambles than I can ever remember. And I think guys are just so stingy here that no one gives this up. This is, guys, it used to be right here. You get crowded, boom, you'd usually be bailing out. And guys are like, no, there's a lot of ways to continue to combat this. They use their feet, they use their hands, they use locks, they lock on ankles. This crotch lock is big. Roll-throughs are big. And, I mean, how many times tonight have we seen kind of, we'll call it north-south position like this, where we feel like we're elevating, or Utah Valley's elevating, we're in a winning position, and South Dakota State comes away with the takedowns or a stalemate, right?
It usually goes stale here. I mean, we've seen scrambles the first, minute and a half of almost every match, and you're right. Guys are getting so stingy. That's also the difference, Sammy, between high school and college athletes. I mean, this college wrestling is there's getting in on the shot is like the easy part. And the finishing, it's a whole different story.
I'll tell you, I'd have to think back to all the matchups, but UVU in almost every one of these matches has come out right away with some really sharp, really crisp setups with really nice shots. Yeah. I'd say that at least the last 3 matchups, certainly, if I went through the rest of the lineup, we come out with some firepower. I think after last week, we came out a bit flat, sickness and all that. I think one of the exclamation points that Coach Hall wanted to put on the matchup tonight was get out and get after it, right? Don't waste time getting your shots. Don't waste your time making an attack and getting to the legs.
Minute left in the first period. Caleb's been impressive this season. I mean, he's kind of an unorthodox athlete. He's one of those longer builds. Found out he doesn't like Pokemon.
You love it or you hate it.
He doesn't like it.
I don't think there's an in-between on that.
Notice he goes 2-on-1 here.
2-on-1 and turns his head to try and pull it off, but Fettig tight on that collar tie. Tries again here, and I got a post.
Fettig actually from Bismarck High School in North Dakota, headed south to compete for the Jackrabbits.
I actually was reading his hometown, and that's why I said North Dakota. Anyways, we got the South Dakota State Jackrabbits in town.
Caleb gets to his feet here.
Nice job.
Holds the riding time to 15 seconds.
Oh, nice 3.
Chases him down. Gets a takedown, then puts his foot back in.
Yeah, nice drag. Nice drag, and he goes to... Looks like the refs are going to say, hey, you know what, we want to just review this. I feel like they were out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like it was out of bounds.
Fettig was out of bounds, and as Uhlenhopp ran around behind, here we're going to watch a replay here. As Uhlenhopp ran behind, they were both out of bounds. Let's watch it, though. Here we go. Boom,
Shrug
nice.
There. Looks to chase it down. Fettig kind of bails, and then both guys out, puts his foot back in.
Well, here's the deal. They say one support. I don't know. His hand was in, but the supporter was his butt.
Yeah.
Was Fettig's butt.
Yeah, he's
and
like
then,
had his hand in, or he takes it out. Uhlenhopp puts his foot in.
You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know. This will be interesting what the referees see. Let's watch this again.
I really liked Uhlenhopp. He shrugs there, gets an angle. A lot of times, though, this is the other difference in high school and college. You shrug, get a lot of takedowns in high school. This is just to the leg. There's going to be no takedown awarded, but a stall because Fettig took his hand out of bounds.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. You know, Uhlenhopp now twice has had offense, another shot from kind of far away, like a sweep single, but now he's up underneath. I think other matches do a good job. You got to climb that elbow, get to your feet, get a fresh start. Don't hang out underneath here. This will suck a lot of your energy. And stalemate, we're neutral.
Seconds. 30 seconds left in the second period. Uhlenhopp up 1-0.
Five seconds here. All right, time expires in that second period into the third. Uhlenhopp up by 1 point. Fettig chooses down here in the third, though. Uhlenhopp can be tough on top here, so you ride out, you win. You know, I'm going to give it to South Dakota tonight. I don't think one of their guys has ever been ridden down. They do a good job of staying compact. They've done a great job of hand fighting, getting to their feet. Yeah, not many guys are getting ridden. And UVU's got some guys that can really ride, right?
Yeah, Drury is an exception. Drury,
yeah, I
really
think, yeah. He had 2.5 minutes.
Geronimo did really good on top.
1-1. Shot too far away and a re-attack. That's what I was kind of worried about, is that we're kind of reaching for shots and then we're exposing ourselves on that re-attack. Double unders here, and you see this position again, locking hands to try and bring my elbows together so that double under doesn't have that leverage.
Got a broken headgear. Looks like he solved it. Minute left in the match. Tied up 1-1.
Underhook to a touch and go. Touch and go there. Fettig ending up in a front headlock here. Yep, stalemate again. All right, 34 seconds, dude. This is crunch time, Chasen.
Both guys need to score.
Short little pull to a front headlock. Oh, and he goes to a high elbow and there you go. He gets a stall call because he puts his offense on. 18 seconds. Now he's got to be tough here. He's got to keep fighting here. He's got a body lock. Keep his hips down and away. 10 seconds.
And Caleb's going to come away with it. They're going to throw a brick, though, South Dakota State. I don't think they're in agreement for that stall.
Yeah, Coach, South Dakota coach, pretty ticked off. He's calling into question, or the challenge brick comes in, questioning that stall call.
He seems upset.
Well, he'd been warned. I'm thinking about the round here.
He got warned early.
No, he got warned. We know that, but I'm thinking about that position. Like, you got to let a guy get his hips down and away. It's short time. I'm thinking about the round. We saw a lot of offense from Uhlenhopp, and you can't deny that throughout the round, Uhlenhopp had the majority of the majority. Here's a replay of this last little bit. Uhlenhopp does a good job to wrap that chest, squeeze tight, push his hips down and away. Yeah. Does enough for time to expire.
I think Fettig was in a scoring position, but it was off of Uhlenhopp's offense. And we'll see what the refs have to say. And I know that Coach Hahn over there at South Dakota, he's...
Either way, let's say it gets reversed. I've liked what Uhlenhopp's been putting together. Fettig also been tough to score on, scrambling. So, say they do take it away. We're into a sudden victory overtime. Both guys are going to be rested because of the review here. So, you get a little breather.
They're going to go ahead and say that was stalling. So
Caleb Uhlenhopp comes away with a victory here at 184 pounds, a 1-point victory, and it came down to that stall call. He kept enough of that attack going.
Caleb didn't know he won. He was in a stance.
He's like, I'm not so sure. Caleb Uhlenhopp coming away, nice victory for us. Team score is tied up as we go into the last two matchups here, Chasen.
Yeah, like we talked about earlier, last two weights for South Dakota State are some of their best athletes, and we got a ranked athlete, Cale Benny, wrestling against number 7 in the country, All-American, not last year, the year before, and Bennett Berge last year was a qualifier.